Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw as we are 3 weeks away from Survivor Series as we're coming to you live in Memphis, Tennessee for Monday Night Raw here tonight. Without further delay, let's take a look at what is going on here on Raw tonight. And of course, the big thing that's going on here tonight, we are going to be getting a Survivor Series contract signing between John Cena and AJ Styles. And of course, these two will make the Survivor Series match official as they will sign the contract for their World Heavyweight Championship match in 3 weeks at Survivor Series, and that will take place here tonight in Memphis, Tennessee, here on Monday Night Raw. Also later on tonight, the War Raiders will take on Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Loas, where the winner will become #1 contenders for Motor City Machine Guns' World Tag Team Champions, as he will be the next challengers for Motor City Machine Guns, or the first one, because the Motor City Machine Guns hasn't defended that championship since they won it at Bash of Berlin. Nonetheless, who will be Motor City Machine Guns' first challengers? We'll have to wait and see, as we will be looking at Tag Team #1 contenders here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And of course, we're starting off Monday Night Raw tonight with JC Jane, who is about to reveal her team for the War Games match with Solo Walker at Survivor Series. And of course, Solo Walker and JC Jane are set to reveal their teams tonight. Of course, JC Jane and Fallon Henley has been eyeing on Solo Walker's Women's Intercontinental Championship. And of course, these two have been pretty much bickering about who wants the next shot at the title. And of course, since Solo Walker is coming off a victory against Kelowna Jordan at Crown Jewel, I mean, there could always be a bad blood for a championship match between these two to take place. Well, I mean, only time can tell. But of course, we're not talking about bad blood as of right now. Of course, we're going to be talking about who is JC Jane about to pick for a Survivor Series team to go to Raw with Solo Walker's team. Let's find out what she's got to say. Let me start by saying that I've heard that you're coming off a big title defense against Kelowna Jordan at Crown Jewel, which is not surprising, because I've been eyeing on that Women's Intercontinental Championship for months. And all I can say is, right here tonight, I'm announcing that this year's Women's War Games match is going to be your team versus my team. And I'm making a promise right now that after Survivor Series, you owe me an Intercontinental Championship match. And because you pick the time, you pick the place when we're going to have our Women's Intercontinental Championship match. As for right now, I have to reveal my team. And the persons I'm going to have, and the ladies I'm going to have on my team at War Games will be obviously me, the leader of the squad, my partner Fallon Henley, the Roxanne Parades, and the former Women's Intercontinental Champion, Kiana James. Those are the ladies I have planned to be on my team at War Games. Wondering what your team is going to be, as we're going to have to wait and hear from you, because you're definitely in here tonight. Well, that's a big lineup led by JC Jane. I guess she has picked Fallon Henley, Kiana James, and Roxanne Parades for her War Games team. As who is Solo Walker going to put on her team? We'll have to wait, as Solo Walker is here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. Speaking of Roxanne Parades, she's going to be in action against Zio Sky, and that takes place up next here on Raw. The next time we're going to be on PLE will be on November 8th for Survivor Series. Of course, where there will be 2 War Games matches like they were in the last 2 years since its introduction of the War Games concept at Survivor Series, as there'll be a men's War Games match and a women's War Games match. And so much more going down on our second to last PLE of 2025 here in Universe Mode, as Survivor Series comes your way on November 8th on YouTube. And we're back live here on Monday Night Raw as we are getting set for one-on-one action. And it is going to be Io Sky versus Roxanne Parades. And of course, still to come here tonight on Raw, Roman Reigns goes one-on-one with Trick Williams. Solo Walker reveals her War Games team for the War Games match at Survivor Series. The War Raiders will take on Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks to determine the first challengers for Motor City Machine Guns as World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk takes on Braun Breaker, and then of course we will have our contract signing for John Cena versus AJ Styles at Survivor Series. And the cards out next is Io Sky. And you can tell God is on your side here. And the coach walks in points. What could Watson points be thinking about? And of course, Io Sky, this could be a big move. As this could be a victory waiting for Io Sky. And there we go. As Io Sky, what could Io Sky be thinking about? Oh, Roxy promotes reverses. What could Roxy's mind be? Drop kick, oh, never mind. What could Io Sky be thinking about? As Io Sky. Oh, moonsault just standing. Walks up points. And here we go for the pin. Kick out by Io Sky. As Io Sky welcome on her mind. As we're getting into a 4 count. As we are getting to the 6 count. As we're getting to an 8 count. And Io Sky. Well, that leads to a double count out. As the match ends in a double count out. Last week, I beat Damian Priest, and guess what happened? I now earned myself a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, 2025 has been, it started off very good, as I was still living off my cash-in at Survivor Series last year over Drew McIntyre. But then, ever since I lost my World Heavyweight Championship back at WrestleMania, and then I lost my rematch to Sami Zayn at Backlash, and then lost the King of the Ring tournament to John Cena, everything fell apart because then I took time off to rethink about where do I go, where does my future lie after I lost my chance to take back my World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash and then lost my chances of becoming King Owens to get my SummerSlam Championship match. And because I did return last month on Monday Night Raw, 2 months ago on Raw, and then of course for weeks I've been looking at what should I be doing now. Should I be getting a shot at heel John Cena and the World Heavyweight Championship, or should I find something to do? So then I noticed that Sheamus just got done with a program with The Miz heading into Crown Jewel where he retained, and then of course I said if Sheamus is looking for a new challenger, it should be me. So last week, I destroyed Damian Priest, and now I am the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Champion. Whenever that match takes place, Owens' fight will be the next Intercontinental Champion. So Kevin Owens is making a promise that when him versus Sheamus eventually takes place, he's looking to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Can he do it? Only time can tell. As we're back here in the ring here on Monday Night Raw, as Roman Reigns is set to go one-on-one with Trick Williams. Kevin Owens said he had a mixed bag here, where it started off great, and then things fell apart after losing the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. But Roman Reigns has had a god-awful 2025, being a part of filler feuds, losing his rights man, and now he just lost to John Cena at Crown Jewel. Not to mention, he lost to Rusev last week. As Rusev decimated Roman Reigns. And of course he's been losing over the past couple of weeks. He lost to Rusev last week. He lost to Johnson at Crown Jewel. And overall things have not been going well for Roman Reigns. And of course, Roman Reigns tonight is focusing on Trick Williams because they were set to have a match a couple of weeks ago. Well, I mean, if you guys remember, when Reigns was feuding with Lesnar going into Bash in Berlin, Reigns and Williams were set to have a match on Raw until Roman Reigns took out Trick Williams before the match started, only to then just use it all, his beatdown on Trick Williams, to be a way to send his message to Brock Lesnar. Going into Bash in Berlin. As out next, we got Trick Williams. As Trick Williams is a Roman. Because he's had some standout moments this year, like him going after the Intercontinental Championship that would lead to him versus Braun Breaker at Saturday Night Main Event, where Braun Breaker would retain his Intercontinental Championship against Trick Williams. Speaking of Saturday Night Main Event, the next time we're going to have a Saturday Night Main Event will be on December 20th. And of course that's pretty much 2 weeks before the Royal Rumble. And as you can tell, Trick Williams is fired up here tonight. Because of course, remember the last time he saw the OTC in this ring, he got absolutely demolished. And tonight he's looking to get his revenge. Can he do that? Let's find out as Roman Reigns, Trick Williams, here on Raw tonight. It's kind of funny that Roman Reigns is mixing it up. Well, pretty much with the undercard talents like Rusev and Trick Williams. In back-to-back weeks. Well, of course, remember, him and John Cena cannot wrestle anymore because that was in the stipulation with Crown Jewel, where they lost. Nice kick out. As Trick Williams is pretty much dominating Roman Reigns. Chuck Williams going for the pin. Roman Reigns kicks out. Kick out there. There's Roman Reigns. He's finally got up for Trick Williams. Trick Williams reverses. There's Trick Williams. And Roman Reigns are now trading blows. Of course, Roman wants to get back on track. So does Trick Williams, because Trick Williams has done absolutely nothing since the match with Braun Breaker back at Saturday Night Main Event last July. Reversal done by Roman Reigns. Trick Williams. Has Trick Williams. That goes who do you got winning? Roman Reigns or Trick Williams? Roman Reigns. He of course refuses to let Williams get the best of him. Going for the pin. Kick out. That's Trick Williams. Could this be it for the victory? He smells the victory right here. Kick out. As here we go for the pin. And Roman Reigns gets the victory against Trick Williams here tonight. As could this be a time where Roman Reigns could get back on track after his loss to Brock Lesnar? I mean, his loss to John Cena? I don't know. I mean, do not get your hopes high enough. As of course he does get the victory here tonight. And of course, great match here between him and Trick Williams. And of course, where does Roman go? Only time to tell as he wins here tonight. Funny that you have a team, JC Jane, where you got your pal Fallon Henley, Roxanne Perez, and the woman that I took the Women's Intercontinental Championship from back at SummerSlam in Kiana James. You want to know who I got on my team? Well, I'm about to tell you, as the members for my War Games team is Naomi, Kalana Jordan, and Io Sky. And of course, we will go to Raw, and when we inevitably wrestle for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, you or Fallon Henley, I don't care who I get, is not taking the title away from Solo Walker. So Solo Walker, of course, is assembled to a War Games team, and of course, it is going to be Solo Walker, Naomi, Kalana Jordan, and Io Sky taking on Fallon Henley, JC Jane, Keanu James, and Rox and Perez inside War Games at Survivor Series. And because pretty heated words from Solo Worker to JC Jane and Fallon Henley, I mean, whoever is going to get the shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship, as that is a big Women's War Games lineup there compared to last year. Well, that's only for the Women's mid-card scene. Anyways, let's get into our tag team number 1 contenders match. As so far, Survivor Series is heating up right now. And of course, our current match card we have is Women's War Games with Solo Worker, Naomi, Kalana Jordan, and Io Sky versus Fallon Henley, JC Jane, Keanu James, Rox and Perez. And of course, we have a new match added, and that is coming out on Friday Night SmackDown, and that is Alba Fyre versus Tatjana Paxley for the Women's United States Championship. Then, of course, Bianca Belair. Nothing. And of course, you have John Cena versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then, of course, in the main event, you have the Men's War Games match between Cody Rhodes, Ricky Starks, LA Knight, and Obafemi versus Legacy. As that is a big Survivor Series match cut. And of course, do remember, some of the builds we're getting right now could be building towards either a match on either Raw or SmackDown, or perhaps the Bad Blood event, as that is the final show of the year. Do keep in mind though. And of course, out next is Tony D'Angelo and Channing Sachs is getting back to this match. Of course, remember, Thraxium has not defended the World Tag Team Champions since Backlash. Has who they got waiting? Tony D'Angelo and Channing Sachs or the War Raiders? Let's get into this match here. Spear by Tony D'Angelo. Spear by Tony D'Angelo. He's pretty much spearing Eric to begin the match here. As Tony D'Angelo is going to the top. He's going to have to think quickly, considering Eric is set to get back to his feet at any moment. And he gets it off at the right time. Reversal there by Eric, as Eric could be looking to get the best. Tag could be coming. Oh, this could be bad news for Tony D'Angelo. Spear connects. Another spear. What could Tony D'Angelo be thinking about is... What is on Tony's mind? And he's got to make up his decision very quickly. As Eric gets back to his feet. Hot tag is not happening. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Uh-oh. Oh no! Spear connects! Oh, that was a horrible timing. Another spear connects. Kick out. Uh-oh, Tony D'Angelo. Uh-oh, this could be bad for Tony D'Angelo. Kick out. Uh-oh, Eric could capitalize. Uh-oh, this could be bad news. And he could be smelling the victory. And he's going to go for the pin once again. Rope break. As Eric is still pissed that Tony D'Angelo is surviving. With also that, as this could be a big opening for Eric. Uh-oh, tag's been made. It could be bad news for Tony D'Angelo. Here we go for the pin. Has the War Raiders are the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. Very good match here, as we all thought Tony D'Angelo and Channing Sachs were going to get the job done. But things didn't pay off very well for them. And of course, Tony may have dominated most of the match, but of course, the Viking Raiders are going to use resilience to try and get the victory. As they got the job done, and because of that, Motor City Machine Guns, when you get to defending your titles, there's a tag team waiting for you, and that is the War Raiders. As the War Raiders gets the victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Very good match here. And the course question is, will the War Raiders be on top of the tag team division once again? Or will it not go their way? Only time to tell when the inevitable match takes place as the War Raiders get the victory here on Monday Night Raw tonight. As coming up next here on Raw, CM Punk returns to action for the first time since beating Bronson Reed at Crown Jewel. And of course he will take on Braun Breaker. And that match takes place up next here on Raw. As we're back, as of course CM Punk versus Braun Breaker is up next. Of course, CM Punk, because we don't know where he wants to go after he beat John Cena. I mean, after he beat Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel. Sorry. You can see crowd is chanting CM Punk, and of course he's going up against Braun Breaker, who's been, I don't know what you want to say, because obviously Braun Breaker hasn't really been of course Braun Breaker hasn't really been in anything big since losing the Intercontinental Championship to Sheamus back at SummerSlam. And of course, what is on CM Punk's mind here? And of course, he's a former World Heavyweight Champion and a former WWE Champion. As what is he going to be doing? As he's up against Braun Breaker here tonight. As you can see, Braun Breaker. I mean, what is on his mind, considering he's been lingering around doing nothing since his Intercontinental Championship loss back at SummerSlam. And the goals, who got winning here? CM Punk or Braun Breaker? Because these two wrestled when they were part of SmackDown last year. As you can see, CM Punk. Crowd is chanting CM Punk. And CM Punk. Because what is on CM Punk's mind here? CM Punk with a reversal there. Power slam there by Braun Breaker. CM Punk gonna capitalize. As down goes Braun Breaker. Down goes Braun Breaker. CM Punk, he's of course telling the WWE Universe that he's the best in the world here. Up, CM Punk should stop at the taunting, considering Braun Breaker is back to his feet. Middle rope time. Middle rope hurricane there by CM Punk to Braun Breaker. There we go. Elbow drop connects. As this could be over for Braun Breaker in a hurry. DTS connects. Kick out. As what is on CM Punk's mind here? Uh-oh, what can he be thinking about? Here we go. Hurricane Runner there by CM Punk to Braun Breaker. CM Punk heading to the top once again. What can he be thinking about? Frog Splash to Braun Breaker. CM Punk, I mean, what you can tell, he's waiting for Braun Breaker to get up. Suicide dive there by CM Punk. CM Punk posing off to the WWE Universe. Oh, Braun Breaker didn't see it coming. Another GTS connects. Here we go for the pin. And CM Punk gets the best out of Braun Breaker here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Because it sucks for Braun Breaker, considering the guy was promising to use the Intercontinental Championship as a stepping stone to the World Heavyweight Championship. And ever since he lost the World Heavyweight, he lost the Intercontinental Championship, he's been looking around doing absolutely nothing. And tonight was a dedication of that. As CM Punk does get the victory. And of course, what could be on CM Punk's mind going into wherever he lies next. Whether that would be heading into Survivor Series or the last few weeks of 2025. Only time can tell as CM Punk gets the victory here tonight on Raw. CM Punk is celebrating with the fans after his win tonight against Braun Breaker. Wait a minute! Bronson Reed is here! I bet Bronson Reed is not done with CM Punk yet. And he's going after him. CM Punk upsetted him at Crown Jewel, but I don't think Bronson Reed is done with Punk yet. Bronson Reed is trying to punish the hell out of CM Punk. Because CM Punk got the best out of him back at Crown Jewel. But Bronson Reed is not done yet until he finally gets the victory against CM Punk. Somebody get out here and stop this man. CM Punk cannot get a chance to fight back against Bronson Reed. Somebody get out here and stop this man. Uh-oh. He's pretty much demolishing CM Punk here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Uh-oh. What could Bronson Reed be thinking about? Bronson Reed heading on top now. Uh-oh, Roman. He didn't get out it right on the right time because Bronson Reed stomping a mud hole at CM Punk. Uh-oh. Is he going to do it? To Sami! To CM Punk! I'm not finished with you! Yet! Has possibly just screamed he's not finished with CM Punk. And of course, could this be a tease for a second match? I don't know. Only time can tell. Sponsored just pretty much just dominated CM Punk here on Raw after he just beat Braun Breaker one-on-one now. The next time we're going to be on PLE will be on November 8th for Survivor Series. Of course, where there will be 2 War Games matches like they were in the last 2 years since its introduction of the War Games concept at Survivor Series, as there'll be a men's War Games match and a women's War Games match, and so much more going down on our second to last PLE of 2025 here in Universe Mode, as Survivor Series comes your way on November 8th on YouTube.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by
As ladies and gentlemen, it has now been announced that next week here on Monday Night Raw, we are going old school, as that's right, we have old school Raw coming up, and because you'll be seeing a lot of WWE legends show up. And because you do not want to miss old school Raw that comes your way as the next episode of Monday Night Raw in the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. But coming up next here on Raw, it is now time for the contract signing, as John Cena and AJ Styles look to sign their contract ahead of their Survivor Series match for the World Heavyweight Championship. As what will happen in this contract signing, we'll find out as John Cena and AJ Styles sign their contract for their World Heavyweight Championship match at Survivor Series, and that will take place up next here on Raw. As it is now time for our contract signing here tonight, as John Cena and AJ Styles look to sign their contract. And of course, these two will wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship match, for the World Heavyweight Championship in 3 weeks at Survivor Series. And of course, John Cena, of course, he's beaten names throughout this title run. Whenever he's defending that championship, he defeated Sami Zayn to win the title at SummerSlam. He then defeated CM Punk at Bash of Berlin. He beat Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. And will AJ Styles get added to the list come Survivor Series? And of course, John Cena, he's been declaring he wants to ruin wrestling. And he's been doing that by beating everyone's his favorites within the last couple of months. Of course, he beat Sami Zayn to win the title of SummerSlam. His return, his heel turn was the biggest moment in WWE all year. And of course, while Cena's making this way to the ring, of course, we do want to announce that we will have the Slammy Awards on December 8th, which is 2 days after Bad Blood. So after Survivor Series, you'll be seeing a lot of polls over the next few days about the Slammy Awards. As that will be coming up after Bad Blood. Out next is AJ Styles, as what is on AJ's mind in this contract signing. Of course, he beat Brock Lesnar last week to earn this opportunity at John Cena at Survivor Series. For some reason, the crowd is not buying into AJ Styles whatsoever. And because AJ Styles is a former... AJ Styles is a former WWE champion in his own right, and of course, he's looking to become the World Heavyweight Champion at Survivor Series. And because he had some title opportunities on SmackDown last year, and things didn't go his way. And because now, they are looking, and because AJ is trying to rectify that, comes Survivor Series. And of course, what is on Cena and Styles' mind in this contract signing? Let's find out. And of course, let's get into the contract signing between John Cena and AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship match at Survivor Series. Roman, who should get the first word? Roman, since you are planning about wanting to ruin wrestling, I'll give you the first word. So go ahead. Say what you want to say. Roman, what should I say about you? Oh, I mean, the times we've wrestled, when, of course, I beat you for the WWE Championship in the 2022 2K20 Elimination Chamber match, and then you got a rematch against me at WrestleMania where I beat you to retain my championship. Then we wrestled various times. We were in championship hunts together. And then we had our own matches last year when we wanted a shot at Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship, where you beat me at One Night Stand. Well, I got my shot at SummerSlam, where I also lost. And then we were still in the championship hunt, even after Cody lost his title to CM Punk at Survivor Series last year. Like, because I lost to CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, while you lost to him at WrestleMania. And then we were both sent over to Raw. Then, of course, with our match at Money in the Bank this year, I beat you at Money in the Bank, which was then whittled by one of the biggest heel turns of the year, which was you. And then I walked into SummerSlam and I won the World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, I beat guys like CM Punk at Bash for Blood, Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel, and at Survivor Series, you're going to be put on that list. Oh yeah? Think again. Now yes, I may have not had a successful career since my initial move over to Raw 2 years ago. Like, I failed to win the Universal, United States and World Heavyweight Champion. And then I was moved back to SmackDown, where I failed to become WWE Champion. Then I moved back to Raw. And of course, I may have been unsuccessful in chasing after the World Heavyweight Championship all the way till last week when I put down Brock Lesnar, the man who beat me at Raw twice in 2023, in the Fatal 4-Way match at Hell in a Cell and at Raw Homecoming. Well, with you were lingering over SmackDown during that time period, feuding with Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and then Seth Rollins got his nose involved, which caused you, Cody, and Rollins to stop Roman from wanting to ruin wrestling, which was his memo back then. And because that is your memo nowadays. And I can make a promise right now that at Survivor Series, I will be walking away as the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh yeah? Think again. Because I'm not signing the contract. What? So John Cena is walking away? I mean, he's not signing the contract. AJ. AJ's looking to stop Cena. Styles. Styles is trying to get Cena back to the ring so he can try and sign the contract for that Survivor Series showdown. Well, I guess Cena wants to shut Styles up. Cena, what could Cena be thinking about doing? Styles reverses today and low blows John Cena. Here we go. Phenomenal form to John Cena. Styles is trying to punish Cena as much as possible to make him try and sign the contract for that title match at Survivor Series. What can they be thinking about? For the table! And of course, during the replay, AJ Styles has made John Cena sign the contract for that match at Survivor Series, as AJ versus Cena is still on as AJ doing the replay part made Cena sign the contract. And the constant match at Survivor Series has been made official. As ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody, as Cena vs. Styles is still on for Survivor Series. Good night everybody.